holiday back, but it was, damn it, orientation, orientation. But, oh, silly thing. Okay, I think that's working. Yeah, the message won't go away. Today is Wednesday, May 6th. I'm at the treasure hunt store. I just finished up inside. I think this is working. It's got some weird message on the screen that won't go away unless I flip the phone, but then it looks weird. Let's see, I purchased 38 items. Today's the dollar day. There's a 25-cent plastic bag fee and a $1.25 service fee for using a credit card. My total was $42.26. I got more items today than I was expecting. I did come looking for clothing. I usually get Target clothing here. Product returns and overstock from the previous season. I did not see any items from Target today. I think I came here last Wednesday as well and didn't see anything then either. I did overhear someone saying that the quality of the goods has dropped considerably and that some of the other stores in the area were starting to close. So I am a bit concerned with that. And then just today, they seem to have started to use AI in the store for the PA system. They're no longer using the microphone. So it was repeatedly saying that on Friday they will be lowering prices. Friday is normally a $12 day. They'll be dropping down to $10. And to celebrate the event, they're going to have free food and give away a television. So I did go for clothing. I did pick up a couple of sort of off-brand knockoff stuff from China. Some of the brands that I usually avoid, but since there really wasn't much to choose from, I decided to take a chance on those. And then beyond that, I just picked up lots of printer ink cartridges and toner cartridges and a couple of water filters. I did find a 3-pack of the, I think it's the Ice Pure water filters. One of the containers was open, so I just took the two that was still sealed. The front of the box is covered with Ice Pure. This is the 4200. I have a multi-quantity variety listing on King Castle for these. This is the 4200A, and these are still sealed, so I'll be able to add these to the listing. Haven't had any sales on those yet, though, and they've been up for several months, so I'm not certain if I'll continue with that or not. Here is a set of toner cartridges. These are open, it's been repackaged, so these will just get recycled. So I can purchase these for $1, and the place that I go to recycle them, they'll give me $2.50 each for them. So I pick up the printing cartridges and the toner whenever I find them, because I can make a small profit on that. Got several loose toner cartridges. Since they're for recycling, I'll just chuck them back in. Small car, so there's not a lot of room. Here is a sealed toner cartridge. This one I'll go ahead and put up for sale. Let's see, it's W1380A. I think that's a Brother toner cartridge. Here's another sealed one. TN450. Oh no, I think the TN is Brother. I'm not certain about the other one. I have to look it up again. I have a written chart at home. There was a large bin with loose items in it, broken hardware, screwdrivers and hammers that were all smashed up. And then I found this Dyson a vacuum cleaner attachment. It's pretty badly scratched up on the sides, but I notice it still has the cardboard insert here, so I suspect that it's just in poor condition, but it is actually new, unused. And Dyson's a good brand. I should be able to get a good price for that. Another set of toner cartridges. It looks like it's a single cartridge. It is still sealed. It's just an off-brand here. Not certain. The bit with the number is all worn off the box, so I don't know. Oh, here it is. TN760. So that's another brother toner cartridge, and that one can be resold. There's a good market for the toner cartridges and the printer cartridges. A lot of the new printers, especially the HP printers, they only work with like the hardware locked to only work with the ink you get from the subscriptions. They advertise the subscription ink subscription in the store. You purchase the printer, and it'll only work with those ones with the chip in them. Because with the subscription model, you end up spending more money for ink than you would if you had just purchased a regular ink cartridge. Plus, they've raised the price of the regular ink cartridges quite a bit to try and force people into buying into the subscription thing. But it's a bit of a scam. The subscription costs you more money per year, and they charge you not for how much ink you've used, but how many sheets of paper you've printed. Tricky like that. I've got an oil filter here. It's still got the seal on the bottom. I'll have to look it up and see what model it is, but oil filters do okay. I have to price them fairly low though. Let's see, have another toner cartridge here. This one's open, so it'll get recycled. So it's got a bunch of, looks like a woman's hair all over it. This is a Dolman purge valve. I checked the box. There's just one item in there, but it does say one piece. It does look possibly like there might be some water residue on it. It looked a bit white on one part, but that could also just be some stressing on the plastic. But I'm familiar with this brand, so I hadn't grabbed that. I have sold Dolman items in the past. In the same bin that had the broken screwdrivers and hammers, I found this Cola disposal flange. It does appear to be in new condition. It's just the packaging is fairly badly beat up. I found two of these. And here is a Cola clicker drain with an overflow. And I pulled it out of the box and made sure that the clicking function still works. Those are for sinks. So instead of using the stopper plunger, you can just click it. Although you have to get your hand wet to drain the sink now. This one's in very bad condition. The packaging on this. So this is just a little flusher for a toilet. Here we have a cabin air filter by EcoGuard. I have previously sold EcoGuard products through King Castle. They haven't done very well for me, but I picked this up early on and through the store, as I didn't think there was very much I was going to get today. But of course that changed later on, and I decided not to put it back afterwards. and I found 2 of them, so I can put those up as a multi-quantity listing. I did check, and they do still have the plastic wrapper on them. Quite often you'll find these outside of the wrapper, so someone has taken it out and tried using it, and then maybe they had the wrong size or something, and so they sent it back. But these are still sealed. Some loose ink cartridges. Let's see, 232. Not certain what this is intended for. And this one is 923EY. I believe this one is an Epson printer cartridge. And I'm not certain about this one. It's very nondescript. There's that other flange. This one's in a better condition. Looks like someone taped it back together as well. But it's quite clean. Looks like it maybe got taken out of the package then put back in. Have a loose printer cartridge in a little baggie, so possibly leaking or something. Yes, actually I do see some ink in there, so it is leaking. It's a color cartridge for 67XL, so I can get recycled. Here's the matching box for the 67L. Bun toner. It's a replacement for an HP cartridge. There does appear to be another cartridge in the box. It must have been a set of black and a color. It does look like the black cartridge is also in a little Ziploc baggie, so those go together for recycling. Here is a sealed, this is a 950XL. I believe this is also an HP cartridge. I've got several more of these. I'll add them to the variety listing. I've got all of the printer cartridges in a single variety listing. Well, all of the ones for the same brand at least. So all of the brother ones are in the same listing together, all of the HP ones. And I've had some success selling the toner cartridges. Especially if you get the HP ones for some of the newer units that are not so new that they use the subscription services. This one is LC401. That's gosh, the LC. I think the LC is Canon printers. This one's leaking. And then we've got another Epson one here. This is a blue. It goes to the matching one for the yellow from before. Here's an 812XL. I think this is for, could be for an HP, I'm not certain. Actually, it looks a bit like that other yellow one that I couldn't figure out. This one is definitely leaking. The whole interior of the package is completely pink. Here's a black Epson cartridge. This one actually just say Epson on it, and it's vacuum sealed. So I'll go ahead and try and sell this one. It doesn't have a, oh there it is, 212TMMC. Actually, I think that does look very similar to this yellow one and that red one I just chopped. Yes. Okay, so this yellow one is actually an Epson, so it goes with the black and that leaking red one. Oh, is this leaking? Got some flecks on it, but I'm not certain if it's inside or out. Another Epson. Okay, this one doesn't have any branding on it, so these two are the set, and this is an actual name brand, and these two are the off-brand. Here is, oh, this one's sealed new, 67XL. Doesn't say HP on it, but I'll go ahead and sell that. So it looks like an off-brand, but it's in very good condition. doesn't appear to be leaking, and it's got the original wrapper sealing on it. It actually looks very similar to the name brand, but it's missing the HP on it. Yeah, and it does say remanufactured in very small print. From the bin with the broken tools, I found I think it's an auger bit, a speed bore 1 inch. I'll probably just put that in my toolkit. Never know when you might need something like that. Here is this is for the printers where you have to pour the liquid in. It's 502 cyan, 70 milliliters. Doesn't say what type of printer it's for, but I think a while back there were commercials for a printer where you pour the liquid in. I think Shaq was in commercials. Very strange. But he's in all the commercials. Here we have a hydraulic filter. New, sealed. I didn't find the box, but this should do okay. Don't recognize the branding. Zyzel. Probably just some off-brand thing, but that feels fairly substantial. Here's one of the off-brand Epson cartridges. Is a magenta. Actually, I've got a yellow, a black, magenta, and I think a cyan. So that might actually be a full set of the off-brand ones. I should be able to put those together as the complete set. And lastly, we're down to the clothing items I picked out. And these are all just brands that I've never heard of, probably only sold on Amazon or something like that, or possibly Temu. This says Moshu, so this is a blue bralette bikini top. And then there's the matching bikini bottoms. Let's see if I can straighten this out. Let's see. So it's the bottom to go with the top. And then here's bottom. Let's see, what's the tag on this? It says tempt me. Yeah, nothing else on the back, so this is just a generic thing. And this is nylon and spandex, so it's good for swimwear. It's got a sort of a twisted ruche thing at the front there. And then this looks like a one-piece swimsuit, and it's got sort of almost like a racer back to it. UPF 50. It says My Chamo. It says My Chamo on one side, and then on the other side it says Atra Core Sports. So I'm not certain which brand it's pretending to be. And there does not appear to be a care tag on it, so I don't know what type of materials were used for its construction. So that is a bit irritating. I'll be able to include those details if I try and list it. I'll try looking on the manufacturer's website or on the Amazon listing to see what they say there. The last bit I grabbed was this is a sort of a tropical floral bikini top. It's got those Hawaiian flowers, traditional Hawaiian flowers in pink on a blue field. It does kind of look a bit violet or blue with the mix between the pinks and the blues. And this says Zaful Forever Young. I have seen this brand in there repeatedly, and I've always avoided it. But as I said, I didn't really have a whole lot to choose from when I first went in, And I haven't bought any new stock for La Femme First. That's the other channel I sell through. I sell through La Femme First, King Castle, a Fat Wallet Refugee, and Gold for Less. So I have four eBay stores that I sell through. I was doing everything on Fat Wallet originally, but I just found it was too chaotic trying to list everything on the same channel. So I looked it up and I found that you could have a multiple account. So they just need to have different email addresses associated with them. So it's really helped out with keeping everything organized. It's just selling all of the women's wear in one channel, all the golf wear in another, and then hardware and automotive stuff, like this hydraulic filter that'll get sold through King Castle, and then menswear and any other things I pick up that just goes through Fat Wallet Refugee. So that's it for the haul. And yes, I purchased 38 items for a total of $42.26. I charged that to my American Express card. It's the Amex Blue. It's a Delta card, so earn miles on that. Just hop back in the front seat now. So let's see. Other than going and sourcing at the treasure store, I have been working on an offer. I think I said in another video that was swag bucks. It's actually in box dollars. I'm doing Idle Distillery Tycoon. Or Idle Brewery or something. It's a tycoon game. I was doing all right with it, but I started to run out of time. I'm down to like 2 days left on the offer, so I did go ahead and purchase the $15 pack of the pass. Um, Now the downside with that is that I'm currently down about I think like $4 or $5 on the offer. So unless I'm able to complete the final goals for that offer, I will be looking at a loss for it. Um, Probably I'll hold off on the tycoon games going forward and just look for maybe some RPG or strategy games to work on instead. Especially if I don't see like a bank account bonus show up. I much prefer the credit card and bank card deals. Those are always guaranteed. Just have to put some money down on that or make a deposit. But I've done most of those on the platform, so I don't really have much option other than the games at the moment, unless something new shows up. Beyond that, uh, revenues are starting to increase slowly but surely on the website on fatwalletrefugee.com. Um, Last year I did pivot away from some of the more mature gaming things like Top Girl, Apex Girl, um, Angel Legion, that sort of stuff. So I've moved more to family-friendly content. I did have a drop in my numbers on the site, especially the Top Girl wiki. That was potentially about 85 to 90% of my site traffic. So that did hit the revenue. I was looking at maybe getting around $15 to $20 in a single month from the ad revenue from that one wiki. But now I'm back down to about $5, $4 to $5 a month in revenue. But it is starting to pick up again. I did start a wiki for Dragon Traveler. That's on there. And then there's another wiki for Victory Girls Anime Soccer. That one is not picking as much steam. I'm finding that there's not a large community for the game. There's a scant number of people logging into Discord to chat about the game, and mostly it's because of bugs or issues. So, but I'm hoping that will pick up later on. I do have several editable Google documents with tier lists and character sheets and coach lists and item lists that are available. Those are also on the wiki. And there's still steady traffic to the game guide for Fabletown. That's an emerging game that did pretty well. I think that was the top viewed post for the last 3 months, leading up to the addition of the Dragon Traveler wiki, and then afterwards that started to supersede all the other postings. So I just need to keep up with updating that whenever news comes out about the game. So I think that'll be all right. My goal is to raise the monthly revenue to about $10 a month um, through regular posting and continuing to build the wikis. If I can manage that, then I think I'll be able to maintain hosting WordPress.com. Um, if I'm not able to reach that goal, though, I do plan on removing the site from WordPress.com and then moving to a self-hosted plan. I'll probably use Host Koala. I do have two other sites currently on Host Koala, and the costs are low enough that it's not really an issue. The other sites aren't generating any revenue at the moment, but hopefully things will work out with that. So that's just an update for the channel and for what I've been doing. Thank you. Oh, I don't know how to stop this. This is my first live stream. I've always wanted to do it, but I never had enough subscribers. Well, except for when I was doing a Game Girls Gallery. That was my old YouTube channel. I had over 1,000 subscribers on that. But once again, that was sort of mature content, and decided to move away from that into family-friendly stuff. And I never did a live stream. That was a faceless channel. I don't see the exit button. Oh, here we are.